Hey, this will be a video chart on TGGI. Been getting quite a few requests on this one, and looking at the chart, it makes sense on why. A very popular chart within the penny world, and if it keeps putting in these higher lows like it's been, it's going to remain that way for quite a while, it looks like. But overall, very nice looking chart, getting some nice volume, so it's providing some liquidity. And if this continues, we could have a nice little organic momentum play really start to build. That seems to be the case already, but with these sorts of charts, especially being a 001, a lot of people like these sorts. They can move quick, so it's definitely worth at least doing a video on so people can check it out and know what's going on from the technical analysis perspective. So just to kind of break down the chart, obviously here during the sideways action, you look down here at the corresponding volume, and not much was going on. Perhaps, and this is 100% speculation on my point, maybe somebody knew what was coming here, so they decided to get loaded up a good month before the action really started to happen. Once again, that's just pure speculation on my part. All I'm using for that is this volume bar here and seeing that the price really didn't get any sort of reaction, or this just, who knows what it could have been, but possibly somebody that had some insight on, the big move that was coming. And I don't know why this move is happening. My guess would be there's some news or something like that out, but who knows. Point of being, the price is moving up and it's getting some nice volume to support it. With the price finally started to come to life here, and the key thing for this chart was when it was able to break above and close above this purple line here, which is the 50-day simple moving average. And then the very bullish thing that kind of was a good little indicator of today's action was, you can see that it's probably better just to look at it like this, but here you can see that the price came down, gave the 50-day a test, it held strong, and then got a close up above it. So this right here showed that it wasn't going to be one of these typical penny stocks where it goes up and then the next day goes all the way back down. It did pull back, which is fine, but the true test during pullbacks is how does it react around support levels, and it reacted just like you'd want it to see right there. Bounced back up, and then today we saw the follow through. So from that perspective, the chart really acting nice by testing that support and that holding strong. So with that, we'll go into where some of these support levels hold. The first one, I'm just going to kind of call it a support zone, but we had this high, which is over here at 001, and then the previous high, which was right here at, my guess is 0009. So this will be our support zone. Sure, you could pick one or the other, but just to keep things simple and to save any arguments or debates, we'll just label them both and call it a little support zone. So this will be also the ideal level, meaning ideally the chart would look best if the price pulled back here, found support within the zone, and then came back up. But does that need to happen in order for the chart to remain bullish? It does not, because once more we do have the 50-day we are above now. So technically the price could pull back here, find some support right around where the 50-day is, and then bounce back up, and the chart would still look perfectly fine there. But like I said, the 50-day is the must hold. If it can't hold, then that's where the flag should go up, saying something's just not right here anymore. Especially, the price closed all the way up here, the 50 days all the way down here. If this is a truly genuine strong move, and the price were to fall back down here, people should be drooling and chomping at the bit to try to pick up some shares. But if it comes down here and the price just keeps going down, that's just something where people have lost interest, or there's just way too much selling, and demand can't, keep up with it. So that's just why that level is going to be important, because like I said, if this is genuine, then the price should have no problem at all holding the 50-day, if it even goes down there. I'm not saying it will, but if it does, you need to monitor that and make sure it can hold. Now, in terms of resistances, the fun stuff, let's go on a little hunt here. It looks like the next area of resistance is going to be right over here at this area, and I'll explain what made me select that. But if we look, let me change it to red first, red for resistance. But looking at this level, you can see there's quite a bit of price action. When the price did break through it here, this is where it became support, and then 2 times here it got tested another time. So there's 4, 5, 6, so 6 times it got tested. The price could never close above it. So this shows that this level right here, which is at 0.0017, is going to be a key area of resistance. And then after that, you have, looks like the next one's up at 0.0025, but I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. One resistance at a time. If it gets up here and can close above that, then I'm sure I'll be back to update the chart again with another video. But for the time being, it's essentially blue skies up until 0.0017, where once again this level up here has created some trouble before, but if this volume keeps increasing, I don't think this will put up much of a fight, but nonetheless from the charting angle it is considered a resistance level. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It's all free. We've been making some good money with our alerts, so I'd encourage you to head to the website, sign up, and give it a try. One more time, this was TGGI. Thanks for listening.